Hello, you beautiful viewers out there.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to House and Home. We are so glad to have your company on another wonderful evening. We are your hosts. I am Billie Jean.
And I'm Teresa. We hope everyone has had an amazing weekend and are geared up for another challenging week. And tell you what, the weather is still unpredictable. So when you're stepping out, make sure you have head protection or wear some shades, to protect your eyes. The sun's getting very hot and it gets cold in the night as well.
Yes.
So make sure you keep yourselves warm. And if you can, if you're having cold and flu, make sure you have those home remedies or get those medicines, at your nearest pharmacy so you can, keep yourselves healthy and strong back in the comfort of your home.
Exactly. Anyway, here's our lineup for tonight. We have cooking and I believe it's the cheesecake, yes?
Cheesecake by IKEA. Well, you will see her on Good Morning PNG, and she's also the host for Elite Music Zone.
Great. I can't wait to see that, and I love cheesecake. And right after that, we have Shopping with Brian Bell and Healthy Minds. And I think you're doing some sewing, yeah?
I'm doing some sewing. This time, I'm going to show you something that's fun to do. So yeah, you don't want to miss that.
Awesome. So without further ado, let's get into cooking right now. Here is our beautiful friend IKEA making an amazing, delightful cheesecake. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Cooking with House and Home. I'm Ikea from Good Morning PNG, and today I'll be showing you guys how to make a non-bake cheesecake, an Oreo cheesecake. So what you'll need for this are 3 packets of Oreos, 250 ml of thickened cream, 100 grams of cream cheese, 3 tablespoons of icing sugar, some butter, and some vanilla essence for flavoring. First things first, for any cheesecake you need to make the base, and because this is an Oreo cheesecake, we're going to be using Oreos as the base. So this is 1 packet, and I'm just going to start by breaking the Oreos. You can use a food processor to make the base, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to use my hands. Now with a wooden spatula, I'm just gonna go ahead and smash it. So this is what it looks like when it's all smashed up. Now we add the butter. And mix. Make sure the butter is mixed well with the Oreos. You can use another biscuit apart from Oreos for the base, but since it's an Oreo cheesecake, I decided to use Oreos. Now it goes to the bottom of the baking tray. With your spoon, use the bottom of it to flatten out the mixture on the bottom of the tray. Okay, now we're gonna put it in the fridge for it to set. Now we're gonna mix the thickened cream until it doubles in volume. Okay, so that's the kind of consistency you want for the thickened cream. Okay, now in another bowl, we're gonna put the cream cheese and then add the icing sugar, but we'll start mixing first. Now add in the icing sugar. And a quarter of vanilla essence. a quarter tablespoon that is. Now that that's mixed, we're gonna add the thickened cream into this mixture. Now we're just gonna mix this first. Okay, now we're gonna add Oreos into the mixture. So you can break it down into whatever size you want. I kind of like them a bit big so you can taste the Oreo. And now we're just gonna mix. Once you've mixed it all up, take the base out of the fridge and we're gonna add the filling on top. Okay. I'm doing this to get all the filling evened out in the pan. And now finally, we're gonna put some Oreos on top again. Now this is gonna chill in the fridge for about 4 to 6 hours. Okay, our Oreo cheesecake has been chilling in the fridge for about 5 hours, and I've already cut up a slice. I'll just put it on the plate so you guys can see what it looks like. But yeah, that's about it. It's great for dessert. Yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully next time I can show you guys how to make a baked cheesecake.
And that was another delightful recipe right there. That was IKEA baking the cheesecake. How did you like it?
Beautiful cheesecake. Like, I haven't tried that, not at all. I've never tried baking. Like, baking is not my thing, so I really need to get into baking.
Well,
apart
so
from
do
sewing.
I. So do I. I do cook. I love cooking, but I haven't.
She does.
I haven't. Gone into that baking zone yet. But my siblings do,
They
and they're
do.
really good at it.
I've
and
actually
I love
tried
them for
their
it. They bake
scones.
Yeah. So anyway, I think it's time for our first breather. But when we come back, we have shopping with Brian Bell. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Now, moving forward, we have for you shopping with Brian Bell. And this time, Leon walks us through an amazing range of quality products that are now available on the shelves. And now, if you have been dropping by and checking out the products, I am sure you are now familiar with what's on the shelves.
Yes, exactly, Theresa. Now let's join Leon as he takes us through.
Hey, hey, Mr. B.
Welcome to another segment of Shopping with Brian Bell. I'm Leon Gawi, your one and only host, and this is the segment where I show you some of the great products and promotions you can find here at Brian Bell. Now, Brian Bell Home Centers is just one part of the Brian Bell group of companies. Yes, many people forget that Brian Bell is a group of companies, and it also includes the following: Brian Bell Chemicals, Brian Bell Agriculture, the Sir Brian Bell Foundation, and Brian Bell Trade Electrical. As you can already see, I'm not dressed in my usual Brian Bell Home Centers outfit, but rather, this is the brownish red Brian Bell Trade Electrical attire for this segment of Shopping with Brian Bell. We are at the Brian Bell Trade Electrical showroom this time around, where we'll see a big name brand that you can find here in Matabo. Brian Bell Trade Electrical is your one-stop shop for all your electrical requirements. Whether you're the do-it-yourself DIY person or a tradie that works in the electrical industry, Brian Bell Trade Electrical is your trade electrical solutions partner. Now, one thing that all electrical technicians, the carpenter or the home handyman can agree on are the brands that they use to get the jobs done. And here at Brian Bell Trade Electrical, we stock and sell some big name brands for the range of different types of budgets or the types of jobs that these people do. One such brand that you can find here is Metabo. Metabo is a German brand that produces a range of quality power tools for the professional handyman. This is a household name that is highly regarded amongst professionals in the industry. One of their products that you can find here at Brian Bell Trade Electrical is the KS18 LTX57 circular saw, which is a powerful, light, cordless circular saw for universal use on construction sites, and some of its features include fast brake stops the saw blade quickly and improves safety. Accurately angled bevel cuts down to 50 degrees with a handy snap-in point at 45 degrees. A 0-degree position readjustable for the highest cutting precision. Clearly visible cutting indicators for precise sawing after the initial cut. Handle with non-slip soft grip surface for safe guidance. Extraction possibility by means of connecting an all-purpose vacuum cleaner. Battery packs with capacity display for checking the charge status. Ultra amp technology, highest performance, gentle charging for 3 years of warranty on the battery pack. So, if you need quality products in your industry, then check out Metabo from Brian Bell Trade Electrical. It's a great brand that is known the world over. Now, the next Metabo product that I want to show you is this Metabo Impact Drill. Whether you're the home handyman or the tradie, you will recognize quality when you see it in this machine. It's tough and robust, and some of its features include Vario V, electronics for working at customized speed to suit various application materials, robust die-cast aluminium gear housing for optimum heat disposition and long service life, rotating carbon brush bridge for maximum performance even in anti-clockwise operation, for example, for the removal of stubborn screws. Metabo S automatic safety clutch, mechanical decoupling of the drive for safe work should the tool stop working unexpectedly. Spindle with hexagonal recess for screwdriver bits for working without chuck. Cable protecting ball joints for optimal freedom of motion when working. We have reached the end of this segment, and I know you've seen that Brian Bell is more than just Brian Bell Home Centers. There are also some great products that you can find in our other businesses and the Brian Bell banner, like Brian Bell Trade Electrical, where you can find Metabo, as we just saw. Metabo is a great power tool brand that you can get from Brian Bell Trade Electrical, as we saw with the circular saw and the impact drill. So come on into the Brian Bell Trade Electrical showroom and check it out for yourself. Also, these brands are backed by Brian Bell's famous warranty that gives you extra value for your money. And always remember, quality products, great services, and great value. That's Brian Bell. I'll catch you next time, but for now, it's goodbye and God bless.
Hey, hey, Mr. B. Right on, Mr. B.
Another great range of product right there. Thank you so much, Leon. Now, viewers, if you would like to purchase, feel free to head down to the nearest Brian Bell retail shops, and they will be more than happy to help you. Yeah.
Yep, so we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we've got more for you coming up on the other side. Stay with us.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Now, for Healthy Mind last week, well, Dr. Ambi has been talking to you about women and mental health and how important it is for one to have an healthy mind, especially if you're a woman, because we have, like we have said in the previous episode, it is very vital for us to share our problems and worries with whomever we trust, because it'll enable us to have a clear conscience, and you're free to do your day-to-day work without having any stress. So
Yep, so this is the second part of Women and Mental Health. So here now is Healthy Minds with Dr. Ambi.
Hi viewers, welcome to our Healthy Mind Show. Well, I'm sure we all are happy to hear more things about mental health and our lifestyle, so we can make a big difference in our lifetime all the time. I'm sure this week we are going to talk something very important. It's all dear to our lives. It's all about women. I'm sure many men will say, yes, what we are going to talk about today. Why women's mental health is very important, and what are those areas that we are going to go through in our lives to make a woman to be a better woman in our life, so that we can make our life more beautiful. Well, let me tell you something. The causes of women's mental health issues are enormous. It's not only one single factor, or like beating the wife alone or something. It doesn't cause their mental health issues. There are many issues. Number one is the genetic issue. Genetic issue means like you have in your family trees, there is some mental health issues with them, and as they grow and if the other factors are not working out, they can break down having mental health problem. Number two is our personalities and the way we think. So it's basically what we are trying to say, some women are introverts, some women are extrovert. So it's about how they look after themselves, or passing belong all, also personality belong all. They also can contribute towards the onset of mental health issues in women. Number three, we all talk about the physical illness. I'm sure that everybody knows every physical illnesses. If you suffer from head injuries or other violence related issues, or nutrition problem or heart problem, or kind like sexually transmitted diseases, kind problem, whatever, whether infection or violent act or accidents or anything, when you have a physical health problem, it does have a mental health issues. So number four, we will know all about psychosocial problem. Psychosocial problems means psychological issues and social issues like loss of job one, loss of loved ones, and bereavements in losing your beautiful children or husband, and so on, and financial issues, the many cultural. So the psychosocial issues also can contribute towards the onset of mental health problem in women. And finally, drug and alcohol. So I'm sure that any or out of all these 5 different causes, it's a multifactorial. Then more than one factor can combine together and they can get mentally unhealthy. And of course, when you break down, you either have serious mental illnesses, or you may have minor mental health issues like depression and anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorders, and so on. So by me talk also, women are like, suppose you look side below spirituality, like suppose Papa God and by talk also, all women are very special. Why? Because they are like a nursemaid to lo Papa, lo ground blow you me, nursemaid blow Papa God. Now all work all make him, all Mary all work in plenty work lo house work or work lo office or one him something. The God is giving the grace is the monthly salary. Emosem lo grace here, strong, Papa God give him. You come up also strong mama or pikinini or sister or Mary blow one man or this la kind. So me thinking mental health issues in women are very common, and important through law you may must think mosem work law Mary something blow papa god no can cross or something. Start staying mentally healthy. Now some of the illnesses you can have as a woman and mental health is alcohol abuse. I find it's gone really out of hand. Of using alcohol is different from abusing and misusing alcohol is a common thing in Pacific Island. Number two, women also they get beaten up by violence partners or kind mouse about now you got ending up with the interpersonal violence and so on. So that has got another mental health issues. Number three, chronic tiredness is another mental health issues. Number four, rape and sexual assault. Number five, women have reproductive health. Belum piknini, nala all this reproductive health issues also create mental health problem. Sexual problems, some time I'm very sensitive. People don't want to talk about. And suicide, attempted suicide, crossy calm, upset calm, people like to try to kill themselves or harm themselves. Worrying is another thing. And childbirth and mother like also pregnancy related motherhood also can be problem. These are some of the women and mental health issues, and I'm sure viewers, when you will tune on further and further every week, especially next week, we will talk more on women and mental health, how we can solve. Until next time, and put Papa God always in your lifetime, and stay healthy, and bye-bye now.
And there you go. That was Dr. Ambi giving to us more advice on women and mental health and, the importance of one, especially, women with mental health.
I mean, like every woman, it's not, men are different from women, obviously. So women, it takes, sometimes they cover up with a smile, sometimes they show it like for everyone to see what's going on. So, I mean, those are some of the helpful tips that you can take into consideration and keep yourself on a positive lane.
Yes.
Yep, so we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we've got more for you coming up right here on House and Home. Welcome everyone once again to Quick Stitch. Thank you so much for joining me. Now in this edition, I will be showing you how to make a reversible handbag. I remember doing this project in one of the previous seasons, and well, I was one day in the shop and there was this lady who approached me and asked if I could do this project again. So if you're one of them who have missed out, this is your chance. So here's what you will need to sew a reversible handbag. I have two pieces of colored fabric which are meant for the outside part of the bag. Both are 17.5 inches by 13 inches. I also have two pieces which are the linings or the inside part of the bag, having the same measurements as the colored fabric. You can see the handles of the bag and the last two pieces each that goes with the lining and the outside part of the bag. I have some pins, a pair of scissors, and a tape measure. Step 1. Creating curves at the bottom corners. Now take all your 4 pieces, that's including the lining and the outside part of the bag, and fold in half. Once you've done that, take your scissors and cut the bottom corners, creating a clean curve. Step 2. Creating pleats. Starting off with the first lot of pieces, you want to start with the outside part of the bag, place under the presser foot and sew. Stop 2 inches away from the starting point and create your pleats. Then continue sewing to a point again where you're 2 inches away from the other edge to create your next set of pleats. Once you're done, keep on with the rest of the pieces. The same process will apply to the lining as well. There you have it. That is how the lining and the outside part of the bag should look like with the pleats. Now let's just put them aside and work on the handles, shall we? Step 3. Handles. Now we're down to sewing the handles. What you want to do is fold in from both sides into the center and fold again. Place under the presser foot and sew. Don't forget to start and finish off with a back stitch. Once you're done, run another straight stitch on the other side of the handle. The same process will apply to other handles as well. And you have your handles ready. Step 4. Joining the lining, handle, and the colored fabric. Now place the lining on your table and make sure the right side is facing up. Place the handles and add the outside part of the bag with its right side facing down. You will need your pins to pin the pieces together. Take them to your sewing machine and sew all pieces together. And remove your pins as you sew along. There you go, all pieces are now sewn together. Step 5. Matching all pieces together and sewing. Now what you want to do next is match all pieces together, having them face each other. So you can now see that all pieces are matched. Use your pins to pin the edges. Once you're done pinning the edges, leave an opening and sew from there all the way around. So you can see that I'm actually removing the pins. After stitching the edges, take your pair of scissors and make little snips along the curved corners. The reason why you should do this is to make the curves stand out. Step 6. Flip the bag right side out. So you can see that I left an opening here. This is the lining. This is the inside part of the bag. So I'm going to flip everything out so that you can see how it looks like. Close the opening. So we're just going to close the opening using a straight stitch. So you can see that we've sewn the opening. So it's now closed. The next step is to push this into the bag. There you go. Into the bag. So this is the inside part of the bag. The final step is to run a top stitch all the way around. And we're done. And this is how your reversible handbag should look like. Now you can see that the lining is a plain fabric, but if you want to, you can use a colored fabric. So if you want to catch more of our sewing projects, keep watching House and Home. Goodbye.
Wow, what an amazing project right there. That was very, well, not that complicated, but it will take me some time to try it out as I haven't sewed anything yet, so it'll take me some time, but it was that simple. And if you love sewing, I know you've enjoyed that and you will try it out. I know my sister does too. She does some little bit of sewing here and there, so she loves this segment. So I know she did enjoy it. Anyway, we'll head out for a quick breather, but when we come back, we have more for you. Stay watching. Hey everyone, and welcome to Home Decors. I'm Billy. Thank you for joining me again. We are going to do another awesome project, and this time it involves recycling cardboard, okay? You find cardboards or empty boxes everywhere around your home and in your homes as well, and some of them even end up in the trash can. And well, there is so many use for cardboard boxes for home decoration, so I can't wait to show you this one. This is a photo holder or like a note holder on the wall. You can use it for that. So let's get straight into seeing how it's done. Now, what you need for this project: cardboard, of course, and a piece of fabric. I have a fabric here, and this is an Angry Bird one. It is so cute, I love it. And you're gonna need a scissors, and you'll be needing some decoration stuff and a thread and some thumb pins, and of course glue gun and glue stick. And that's about it. You're ready to go, so let's get started. And so the first thing you need to do is cut out your cardboard like I have done according to the size and the measurement of your cloth. As you can see, which I have done already, and it can fit perfectly onto the cardboard that I cut out. Now, I have done this already in the previous episode, some good previous episodes ago, and if you had missed it, this is your chance to see. So once you have that, you can just glue or use a staple machine to pin it onto the cardboard. So just turn it upside down. And then you want to leave a little bit of the cloth to overlap the front, because this is the front and this is the back. So the overlapping part will be the ones that you use to glue to the back to hold it. So just leave a little for the overlapping so you can just use your glue gun to glue it. Okay, so once you have glued your cloth onto the cardboard, as you can see, you can cover the back, the whole area. You can just go all out and you can just cover it or paint it if you want. So once you have it, you can decorate as you please, or you can leave it plain if you want. Tisha, about to go, oh my God. And this is it. There you have it. You can stick pictures on it, your favorite quotes or your reminders, and you can hang them anywhere in your room or bathroom or kitchen, wherever you'd like. I hope you have learned something new, or for those of you that missed out the first time I've done something like this. So do try it out. Anyway, join me again next time for another awesome, amazing DIY for home decors. Until next time, bye.
Are you that proud Papua New Guinean who loves to promote your flag or your symbol? Well, today on Color Story, we feature Brendan, who does provincial customized singlets. So without hesitation, let's go take a look.
My name is Brendan Nabugar. I'm a graphic designer by profession. I love what I do because it's a passion. I grew up doing drawings. My grandfather was an artist himself. He did crafts and arts. That's where that's my maternal grandfather, my mom's dad. So from there I learned most of my hobbies and stuff, and it became a passion and it became a job for me. So yeah, it was a passion for me since I was a child. I do graphic designing, so I design most of the stuff, and my stuff goes on materials that are embroidered or sublimation or screen printed. First time experience, well, it was challenging at first. I never expected anything. I just had to take a step and then see what's going to happen next. And yeah, it started last year. Actually, the first 3 pieces I created were East New Britain, this New Britain design, the New Island, which I have here, and the Easy Peak, the Easy Peak design. Those were the first 3 pieces I did. My target customers are teenagers, especially in the primary schools and all the way up to adults. Yeah. So the fastest sales for my singlets were the Arab design and the West New Britain ones. They came in on January, and within 2 to 3 weeks, they were all gone. Okay, the process of my work, the first and foremost thing I do, I research. If I'm doing a provincial design, I research. I ask questions from people or from that particular province, and then I come up with pictures and elements of designs that I bring to. I work with illustrators, so I bring to illustrator, and then I come up with the design. When I'm done with the design, the concept, I show them they're happy with it, and when they're happy with it, I send a proof over to my source, and then they make a sample, they send it back to me. I'm happy with it, and then we just make payment through Western Union or BSP, whatever, and I just wait for my products to come. When I see people wearing my design singlets, I feel a bit proud, yeah, and satisfied that at the end of the day what I did, someone's happy with it. For example, I walked this young fellow that walked past me at Rainbow, and he was wearing this New Island singlet I designed, but he did not know that I did that, and he just passed me by, and I just smiled. So I felt really satisfied that someone was happy wearing my design singlets. My biggest accomplishment in regards to these design singlets, it's not really the selling part of it. was the beginning part of it. I went around China. I asked friends, I asked people how I would go about this. And it was really, really challenging. You know, some people I knew they were doing this, but they wouldn't give up their, trade secrets. So it was really challenging. So long story short, I managed to get a contact in China, and I was really surprised when they replied to my email. So for me, that was for this design singlets thing. That was the biggest accomplishment. Getting connected with someone that made this thing actually happen. The main challenge I face is sourcing funds to get my stock, and going around meeting customers any place convenient for them. Most of the time I have to go and meet them where they are, or not most of the time. Sometimes I go to their places. So most of the time I go to Vision City to meet them here. I see myself doing this as a full-time job. Expanding, probably having a shop and providing all the provinces with these design singlets, customized provincial design singlets.
And that was our color story for this week. I have been inspired, and I hope you are too. As we say, color story is about inspiring people, to do something for themselves. If you have skills and talents, do something for yourself, and you can make a living. So we hope that inspired you. And if you do have a story, or if you know someone who has a story like that, please inbox us on our Facebook page so we can have them on the show.
Yes, and we've come to the end of our show. People, thank you so much for your company. Just as much as we've enjoyed your company, we hope you did too. And please, if you'd like to watch this episode again, please visit EMTV Online or visit our Facebook page. Share it, like it, comment. Let us know what you think and what you'd like to see more of in the coming episodes.
So on behalf of the entire House and Home team, thank you so much for your company. It's pleasant viewing, and join us same time, same place on your number one to watch, EMTV. Good night.